Hello and welcome to your yoga class for quick energy. When you're ready, let's get started at the top of the yoga mat. You can start with feet hip-width distance apart or together, however you like to begin your practice. Soles of the feet spread well on the floor, arches nice and lifted, letting that energy ride up evenly through the inner and outer leg bone into the pelvis, uprighting through the torso, open chest, skull up and back. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. A moment to soften the face, soften the vision, soften all of the sensory input so that as we get all of these input from our experience, external sense perceptions, bodily sensations, thoughts, all of those will be riding through our experience, but we want to anchor our attention not to anything that appears in the next few minutes together, but in that which remains the same always. It's hard to locate that in our experience because it's not an object, it's not like a thought, it's not like a sensation, it's the ultimate experiencer. Whatever the background of our experience is, flavorless, timeless, spaceless. The next full breath in, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, slide the hands down in front of the chest. Inhale, arms up. And exhale this time down to the floor, forward fold. A few moments here, hanging nice and loose over the legs. Taking the legs as much to straight as is possible, opening through the ligaments of the backs of the knees, taking the calves down to the ankles, the hamstrings flow up towards the buttocks. Next inhale breath, halfway out of the pose, lengthen the spine forward, look forward, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand on your feet, come all the way up, reach up with the arms, look up. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Slow breathing, slow movement. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, ground the hands. Step the feet back one at a time to downward facing dog. Few moments here to settle in. Breathe. Keep the eyes soft, the vision is soft. Bend into your knees, look forward. Exhale, come forward plank. Soften here, pedal out the knees a little bit. As you pedal out the knees, get the pelvis nice and stable so that it's not really moving much as you're doing this. Rock up onto one hand, a little baby side plank. Keep that arm spinning nice and open. So that's the therapy that we're receiving there for the shoulder, for the armpit. Come back, pop it up onto the other side, and see if you just want to do that maybe one more time. Opening up. And other side. They're like baby poses, nothing too strenuous. Okay, let's drop our knees for this first one because we're going to take a series of chaturanga. So pelvis is forward of the knees, belly button lifting up, looking forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows bend, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, and all the way down. Relax fully here. Relax your chest, relax your arms, your pelvis. You can shake out a little bit. Soft jaw, soft tongue. Okay, tent the fingers well outside the shoulders. Lift the shoulder bones, elbows tent towards the sky. Ripple space out through the spine so you're looking forward a little bit. Anchor through the legs. Get the buttocks and the hamstrings to attach to each other, and inhale, ripple the heart up, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time stay here. Take the hands back alongside your body, pinkies face the sky. Lift your leg bones up. Keep the buttocks and the hamstrings attaching to each other. Take the legs together. Lengthen the spine more forward than up. And breathe. Outer legs roll down to the ground. Inner legs roll skyward. Stretch out through your toes. Take your legs down, take your hands underneath your elbows, and inhale, come on up to a higher cobra or an upward facing dog. And exhale, back, downward facing dog. Next inhale, look forward. You can bend your knees. And on your exhale, you can step, you can hop, you can walk all the way forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out of the pelvis. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to stand. Here we go. Exhale, hands slide down to the heart. At the same time, we slide the legs down, chair pose. Even out the legs, inner and outer legs, as they go back into the pelvis. Breathe into your whole trunk. Chest forward, skull in line. If you want, arms can reach skyward. Inhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands go down. Step the feet back one at a time. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, lift the hips, roll forward, plank. You can lower the knees and do what we did last time, or inhale, keep the knees lifted, and exhale, chaturanga. This time, take the elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel, Sphinx pose. We'll warm up the belly just a little bit here. So first, take the triceps down to the elbows, move the heart forward, take a big breath in. Exhale, curl the chin to chest, belly in, pelvis lifts. Inhale, set it down, roll forward. Exhale, like you're gonna roll up to a forearm plank, but you keep your knees down. One more. Exhale, as we curl in, this time we're gonna do exactly that. Tuck the toes, lift the knees to a hover, forearm plank. One at a time, take the knees down to the floor. Stand up on the knees. Lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Stretch up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale all the way up. And over to the right. And up. And hands down, step it on back, downward facing dog. Another time to hop forward if you want, otherwise take your time. You can walk all the way up to the top of the yoga mat until we find ourselves in a nice forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Ground down, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down, pause, bend both legs. The heart goes forward, the head goes forward. So just like you're paralleling the thighs to the floor. And then exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend the knees, heart and head forward. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale, bend the knees, heart and head forward. This time, keep the right leg grounded. Lift the left leg up, step it all the way back. Here we are in a lunge. Let's do a high lunge today. Get the energy going. So lengthen out, gather your legs into your pelvis, take the hands and upright the torso. Take some moments here so that the inner and outer right thigh draw into the pelvis evenly. Pelvis sits evenly between the two legs. And then when you're ready, arms go skyward. And down to the floor. Bend the back leg, look forward. Launch the left foot underneath the body, forward fold. This forward fold, clasp the hands up behind the neck, and this can help with a little bit of release in the upper body. Hands down to the floor, bend both legs, heart and head forward, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Inhale, bend the legs, heart and head forward. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale forward. This time, keep the left leg here. Can you pick the right leg up? Can you step it to the back of the mat for a high lunge position? Back knee lifted. Gather the leg strength into the pelvis. Take the arms off the floor. Upright the torso. And it can take a couple of moments to gather yourself, get balanced. Stillness is not required in the pose. That's not the point. If you want, arms can go overhead. Deep breathing. Okay, come on down. Ground the hands. Take the back foot forward underneath the front foot. And this time as we forward fold, let's take the feet nice and wide, so a little bit more therapeutic. Turn the toes in, the heels out, so it gets a really nice relief through the low back. If you want, clasp your hands behind your back. You can take that bind to the sky and overhead. Just opening the chest a little bit. Beautiful. Take the hands down to the low back, separate the fingers, sprinkle them down to the ground. Heel toe the feet back in, all the way together, big toes touch, space between the heels. Take the heels up, slide the bottom down so you're in like a little bit of a toe stand. You can stay here, you can hug around your thighs. If you feel nice and balanced, you can also take the thigh bones more towards parallel and the shoulders stacking over the hips. And down to the floor we go. Roll onto the booty, curl out through the toes. And we'll meet in just a simple seated position. That's on the floor, that's great. You can also be on a chair. So keeping the pelvis nice and grounded here. Upright the whole torso. Keep the eyes open for now. Set them on the horizon and let them soften their focus so that they're not focusing on any one thing. If you want, you can close your eyes for the last few moments of practice. We'll take a seated Shavasana today. Thank you so much for joining in today's practice. Have a wonderful day.